Hey you guys, it's me Kianna coming at you today, and I wanted to basically just come talk to my girls. Before we get into what I want to talk about, you guys saw my video of the Fat Girls Unite prayer that I did right before this video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. You guys, some of y'all just killed me. I'm just going to be honest. Some of y'all just killed me. I'll get people that will not appreciate, I'll say, or be offended, or dislike, or whatever. I'll get people that will dislike my little, joke that I did yesterday with the little prayer. But then they'll watch all kinds of filthy stuff on YouTube and listen to people talk all about their little filthy lifestyle, and people will support that. It's such a double standard on YouTube. It's just so funny because it's just it's like YouTubers, well, the viewers, y'all allow some people to be able to freely express themselves, but then others you don't. So it's like YouTube, sometimes you viewers are just bipolar as AT double L hockey sticks. Um, but it is what it is, you know. Thanks for viewing. And but sometimes you gotta laugh. Sometimes, God doesn't mind, you enjoying yourself and having a laugh. He knows our heart. Um, and he knows the love that we have in our heart for him. And sometimes you just gotta laugh. Sometimes, even though I put it in the caption area and said, sometimes you have to laugh to stop from crying. And that's what I find myself doing. That's why I watch different people on YouTube and I thank them for the laughs. Um, and because, when this camera is off, you never know what someone has to endure. And we have happy moments and we have sad moments just like anybody else. We're human. We are human, just like you. And we have ups and downs, just like you. Um, I have not went into details about um, my health issues that I have. Um, I have told you guys, like, off and on, I would throw in there and say I make sickness look good, or illness look good, or, I'll joke about that and I'll say, I'm not feeling well, or, I just don't want to get into too much of my health issues and things like that. And that's partially, to be honest with you guys, like losing weight is secondary to me. Even though I flew all the way to Mexico, and even though I paid cash for my surgery, you know, in a way I'm okay with where I'm at because I have lost 160 pounds. Um, of course, at the time frame that I have been post-op, which is I'm post-op 2 years now. Um, I could have lost, or some people have lost much, much more. Um, but for me, even though I do want to lose more, and even though I'm going to really take real effort into losing, I don't focus my whole entire life around it. Um, I feel blessed that I am no longer almost 500 pounds. I feel blessed that I can do things that I wasn't able to do at almost 500 pounds. Um, but you also have to understand I was a type of woman that lived her life even though she was almost 500 pounds. I had no problem, you know, going to Bermuda and snorkeling just like everybody else. I wasn't one of those who, hibernated and hid myself and had low self-esteem. We all know Kianna don't have no self-esteem issues. And weight, my weight up or down, does not define if I have self-esteem or not. We think we've already established that. Okay, so losing weight for me, and I'm just speaking on for me, and I'm really opening up and telling you guys, losing weight for me requires me to literally devote all my attention on it. I literally have to have every moment of my thoughts around it. And it may not be like that for everybody, but for me, that's what it is. I don't know if it's because I've always been overweight. I mean, since birth, I was 10 pounds. 10 pounds and some change. Um, and I have always been overweight. I don't know what it feels like to be a quote unquote normal size. Um, so because I am, 40, almost 40 years old, it's 40 years worth of thinking a certain type of way and then trying to change it in just 2 or 3 or 4 years. And it's almost, when you do the math, it's almost impossible to, redirect 40 years and just a little bit of time of 2 or 3 years. It can be done. It can be done. However, for me, again, I only can speak on me, and I'm opening up and sharing my life with you guys, which is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, and it's a very vulnerable situation. But I stand before you, vulnerable, um, but with the boldness of Christ. And you guys know that you guys have been my family for years. I mean, I know a lot of my subscribers literally by name. All, I don't know all 33,000 of you, but I know a whole bunch of you by name. I'm talking about tens of thousands. Because many of you have been with me for the 3 and something years I've been on YouTube. But you guys know that I have severe neuropathy. Um, I developed that after I had the gastric sleeve. I think I was about a year out. Um, the wonderful thing about me vlogging so much is that all of these things are on camera. You can go back to when we didn't even know what it was that I had. We can go back to when I couldn't even walk. Um, we can go back to when they had to put me in physical rehab. We can go back to the videos with me actually in at the hospital bed, that you can see me up in the hospital bed. Um, I vlogged and been pretty open with you guys, and I've been doing that for years. Of course, naturally, I'm a normal woman where I think like normal women should. Um, I don't share my entire life with the world because that wouldn't be normal. I don't share my entire life, and I have my own reasons, and I've had, discussions with people, and I've made agreements with not to share certain things, and that's what I have decided to do. Um, but I want to be open with this and share a little bit more about what's going on with me physically. As I stated, you guys know that I have severe neuropathy, and people can say they have neuropathy, but I put the word severe in front because all of my doctors put the word severe in front, because it is rare to have it in both feet, but it's even rarer to have it in both feet and both legs up to my thigh. Um, Part of the problem about having this severe neuropathy is that it can get worse. Now, some people it just stays, controllable, um, manageable, I should say. And some people have, more problems develop. But for me lately, and we're trying to do tests and see what's going on and see how we can, do better. Um, my severe neuropathy is causing me to have problems with walking. And it's getting to the point where some days I can't feel my legs too much. And the problem also is I have carpal tunnel and nerve damage also in my hands. Um, and I am having trouble or problems with my hands as well. Um, so both things are worsening. Um, and when my legs go numb, of course you can't walk when your legs go numb. So I can be anywhere. I could be sitting in the nail salon, and they'll all of a sudden go numb. So what I have to do is, just wait it out and try to, move my legs and stretch them out and, bend them and things like that. And sometimes that takes a minute. Sometimes it takes a little while. Um, so here I am, sitting in a nail salon or wherever, and nails already done, but I can't leave yet because the neuropathy then kicked in. And pain medicine and things like that, that doesn't take, it takes away the pain. And I'm thankful for that because the pain is a pain that you never, I can't even explain it to you. It feels like needles, and I'm talking about not one or two, I'm talking about like hundred needles. And again, since I don't just have it in my feet, I have it up to my thigh, so it feels like that all the way up to my thigh. And it feels, you have a burning, sometimes sensation. Um, it's just a pain that is just unbearable at times. But the pain medicine, that takes away the pain, but that doesn't take away from the having issues with walking and losing feeling in my legs. And we're praying that it doesn't worsen because they said they have had patients that have their neuropathy has progressed like mine, and they wind up not being able to walk, um, and which causes them to be wheelchair bound. So we are praying about that situation. And like for instance, right now, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm sitting Indian style, right? But I actually can't feel my left leg right now at all. It literally feels, you know how it feels like when your leg goes to sleep? Well, that's how it feels. And you can't walk on top of your leg that feels like it's going to sleep. I mean, you'll probably break your ankle because you can't place your foot down properly and stuff. So, um, yeah. So right now I can't even feel my left leg. Um, so this is why I say that I have bigger fish to fry, so to speak. Because yes, I want to lose more weight, but my priority um, is on other things as well. So yeah, I just wanted to open up with you guys and express myself, and I know a lot of people are here for all the wrong reasons, just to be nosy. Um, just to have something to say. They dislike me for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, Daddy's home, so let me go ahead and end this video. But I just wanted to, because the good outweighs the bad, and my supporters and the ones who genuinely care about me and love me certainly outweighs the bad. So I wanted to do this video for you guys. Just for, us girlfriends, just like we pick up the phone and talk to each other. And I do videos for you, those people. All the others, whatever. It really don't matter, because guess what? Thanks for viewing. Again. But for the people that really genuinely care about me and genuinely were concerned, I wanted to share the truth. So, hey, Daddy. So let me go ready to go, you guys, because Daddy's home, and I can't wait to have Daddy. All right, you guys. Talk to you guys later. Be blessed.